With all the talk of the strings, why don't you let us know a bit of background about who arranged those strings?
Yes.
It's a nice little
So
crossover.
yeah, so people who've watched the South Head It will have heard Alex say that the Dutchest man in Manchester, which is where we're from, Guy Garvey, the strings. Now, Guy Garvey is the lead singer, the front man of a band called Elbow that I'm sure most of you are familiar with. But if not, check them out. They're a great band from local to us. Sort of from Stockport as well, aren't they? Really, rather than Manchester, I suppose. There's a couple of them.
Yeah, I think they're like South Manchester based. I think they're from like Bury way originally, but they're all from like a mismatch of different places.
I did a bit of sort of digging on this because he did the strings for them. He's obviously must know them for them to ask him to do the strings. And I found a couple of different interviews where Guy actually references Arctic Monkeys. Guy Garvey told an interviewer at the Ivor Novello Awards that he reckons Arctic Monkeys challenging by the journalists, fancy not mine, 6 LP is amazing, and then it contains Alex Turner's finest work, talking about Tranquility, obviously. The Elbow frontman told Enemy that he has a special place in his heart for track 2 on Tranquility Base Hotel and Casino, 1 Point Perspective. In another article by Shortlist called At Home with Guy Garvey, he gets asked, do you sympathize with younger bands with image being such a fundamental part of modern music? He said, well, with some people, it's effortless anyway. I'm mates with Arctic Monkeys. Yeah. And if you walk through a hotel with Alex, you feel like Richie Cunningham with the Fonz. Women of all ages, when they're within 3 feet of him, are mush. And the journalist says, what did you think of his now infamous Brit speech? And he says, I agree with him. Yeah, he's carrying the torch, ain't he? And the journalist asked back, it reminded me of something you said a few years ago in Shortlist, actually, about how manufactured pop is a quick fix. And Guy Garvey says, boy bands like One Direction are for 13-year-old girls. They're somewhere safe to put emerging feelings and sexuality. That's fine. I actually think it's quite healthy. I even met Harry Styles. He's quite a nice chap, but it's not what Alex and the boys are doing. They're old school mates living the dream. They've worked very hard for many years, and their stuff smashes all conventions that manufactured pop would have you believe. So yeah, good guy. Good guy. Good guy. Yeah.
And one of Elbow's songs actually references Stockport County at one point. So
Stop
the
a county
football
over
team that I support. Yeah, don't you start.
there.
We're on TV, don't you know?
You are, yeah. Coming up soon. ITV4. I need to listen to more Elbow, actually. But I need an incentive to listen to them more because I'm always a bit behind with stuff like that. But because I'm always trying to do like discographies of more famous artists. But the fact that I now know he's good mates with Arctic Monkeys has given me the incentive to listen to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they are a really cool band, actually. To be fair, and yeah, mates with Alex enough to be swanning around a hotel with him, apparently. So there you go.
Yeah.
Guy Garvey, the
Well,
Dutchest man in Manchester. What do you think that means? Do you think it means does he always pay half for everything? I was thinking, is it a joke? Does he always go halves on everything, no matter what he has? He's always like, no, we're going to go Dutch. That's what I thought.
or maybe he smokes a lot of weed.
Yeah, you're probably right, aren't you?
I
So
don't
I went for the. We'll do the edit. If you've got kids and you listen to this, like some of our listeners have, then you can go with mine. You can do an edit and go with mine, or if you're a little bit less busy, you can go with Nick's. But
know.
he is no, you're probably right there. Or I was thinking, I didn't look him up. He might have some kind of Dutch heritage for all we know, I guess. Guy Garvey.
Possibly.
Yeah, he may well do, yeah. But the Dutchest man in Manchester, and he arranged the strings for Marty Bum, and for Cornerstone, obviously, as well. And what a
Yes.
fantastic job he did. Good old guy.